training an AI not just to understand movies, but to create one. What if your next favorite adventure film wasn't directed by Spielberg or Nolan, but by a machine? In this video, we dive into how video models are trained to craft breathtaking, AI-powered adventure films, from epic landscapes to heart-pounding story arcs. Ready to dive into AI video creation? Let's get started. When you click on the link provided, you'll be introduced to TensorArt's innovative AI training model. We will guide you through the process of training this video model, and the best part is, it's a one-time effort. Once trained, not only will you be able to generate videos using this model, but you'll also have the opportunity to earn from it. This powerful tool can be used by you and many others to create high-quality videos. So, let's get started and make the most of this amazing opportunity. Let's take a look at the settings on this page. You'll notice there are two tabs, text to video and image to video. First, we'll focus on text to video. In this section, you'll find two base models to choose from, Hunyuan Video FP8 and Wan T2V. I've selected Wan T2V for this example. Next, we have the image processing parameters. Here, you'll set the repeat value and the number of epochs. If you don't assign a specific repeat value for the images, they will automatically use the default settings. Finally, let's talk about trigger words. These are special words in your prompt that activate the model. When you use these trigger words, it prompts the model to take action and generate the content based on the instructions you provide. Now, let's move on to the model effect preview, where you'll enter your prompt. This was the basic mode, but if we switch to the professional mode tab, you'll see that the settings are similar to the basic mode, with a few more advanced options. Next, we come to the network module. Here you'll find options like LoRa, which is enabled by default. The model epochs will be calculated based on the training epochs and save every n epoch settings that you configure. Now let's dive into the training parameters. In this section, you'll find settings for seed and UNet learning rate. Following that, we have the LR scheduler. You'll notice two options here, LR scheduler NUM cycles and NUM warm-up steps. Then, we move on to the optimizer options, with Atom W8-bit selected by default. If necessary, you can adjust the network dim and network alpha settings. Next, we have the gradient accumulation steps, which I'll leave empty for now. Then, we have the prompt and negative prompt sections. Now let's talk about the video aspect ratio. You can choose any ratio you like. The video length is set to 2 seconds for training purposes. But don't worry, when generating the final video, we'll increase the length as needed. I've returned to basic mode and selected Wan T2V again. I've set the repeat value to 14 and the epoch is set to 10, which is perfect for our needs. Our trigger words are already written, and the model effect preview prompt is also entered. But remember, we can always change it later. If you have any confusion about this step, you can upload these images and ask for the model effect preview prompt tags for these images. Now I'm going to upload a few images and then click Start Training. This process will take several minutes to complete. Once the training is done, you'll see a list of 10 epochs displayed here. You can select one or more epochs and publish them. For example, I'm selecting this one. Let's publish it. To do that, simply click on the Create a Project option and fill in the required information. First, give your project a name. Then, choose the art style that matches your project. Based on the selected style, you'll get the relevant tags. You can also add new tags if necessary. I've selected film, AI movies, and movies. Once done, click Create. Next, you'll be taken to a page where you need to add some basic details. Don't worry, it's easy. Just enter a description, and if you want, you can assign a version to your model. Once everything is set, click the Publish button to finalize and publish the model you just created. Now, let's move on to creating an image-to-video training model. On the home page, click on Online Training. Then, in the Video Model section, choose Image to Video. Now, I've selected Wan 2.1 I2V for the image-to-video model. The settings here are the same as we discussed in the text-to-video section, with the only change being the trigger words. I'll now upload a few images. If the tags aren't active, I can click on Labeling and choose the image labeling algorithm. Then, for video labeling, I'll select the relevant algorithm and finally click the Confirm button. Once the labeling process is done, the model effect preview prompts are added. Then, I choose Generate Preview Video every n epochs. I've also uploaded an image for this step. Finally, I click on Start Training Now. Once the training is complete, you can select one or more epochs and publish them. For example, I'm selecting this one. To publish, simply click on the Create a Project option, or choose an already created LoRa-generated project if it's related. Then, I click the Confirm button. You'll now be brought to a page where you need to fill in a few basic details. This part is simple. Just add a description, and if you like, you can assign a version to your model. Once everything is ready, click the Publish button to finalize and publish the model. So, now both our image-to-video and text-to-video training models have been generated. All that's left to do is click on the Run button, use the base model settings as recommended, and upload your image. You can also create a sequence from the first frame to the second frame, just like we do in Kling AI. After choosing the aspect ratio and duration, enter your prompt and click the Generate button. In just a few seconds, your text-to-video will be generated. You can follow the same process for image to video and generate the video as well. So, don't forget to give this tool a try. You'll find the link in the description. Alright friends, that's it for today's video. Before I sign off, I'd love to hear what you think about TensorArt. Drop your thoughts and results in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome tutorials like this one. If you're curious about why TensorArt might be better than ChatGPT for image generation, click on the video on the left. If you're ready to watch how this AI makes me money while I sleep, DFans plus AI OFM secrets revealed, click on the video on the right. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Happy Learnify AI, goodbye.